Good morning and a warm welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha Atul. Let's begin with our top focus story early this morning as we talk about around 4,000 families who are residing under the jurisdiction of the Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation and they are facing an uncertain future. Why do we say that? It is because the Bombay High Court in a November ruling had directed the municipal body to demolish 65 buildings deemed illegal within 3 months. Remember, all of this has left the residents scrambling to protect their homes as the deadline looms large. Many families even claim that they were misled by builders who provided falsified documents, including fake RERA certificates, during the purchase of these properties. Now, despite the appeals for regularization, the court has now dismissed all the pleas that were before the court, citing non-compliance with legal norms, and the affected residents are now urging the state intervention to halt the demolition and also provide relief to them. Meanwhile, the municipal corporation has confirmed that the demolition process will proceed as per the court's orders.
For nearly 4,000 families residing in 65 buildings in the jurisdiction of Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation, they face an uncertain future. The Bombay High Court has ordered eviction of all the residents, dubbing the buildings illegal.
More than 65 buildings in the Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation have received a notice stating that they are illegal and would have to be demolished. This comes after the Bombay High Court ordered in November stating that in the next 3 months these buildings would have to be demolished. In fact, details of the case speak about how some of them have also been made on reserved land, and this came to forth only after judiciary raised a question over this.
Not too long ago, the demolition of Noida's Supertech Twin Towers and controversy surrounding Mumbai's Campacola Society had captured the attention of the nation. While Campacola residents got a reprieve, aggrieved residents of Kalyan don't seem to have the same fortune.
मेरा कोई सहारा नहीं है, मेरा सब था वो मैं उसमें डाल के रूम लिया है। अभी आप पहले लिया तो ऐसा कोई बोला नहीं कि अनलीगल है कुछ है। मैं है, मेरी माँ है, हम दोनों रहते हैं, पति भी गुजर गया है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? अभी रूम छोड़ के जाएंगे नहीं तो बुलडोजर हमारे ऊपर चला पहला, फिर रूम तोड़ो।
मैं बीएमसी में काम करता था। एक बेटा पनवेल में रहता है, एक मानपाड़ा में रहता है, और छोटे वाले के लिए इधर रूम लिया। बीएमसी में काम करके 31 बरस का मेरा जो फंड का पैसा था वो बिल्डर को दिया और रूम बुक किया। वो सर्विस के पैसे में तो आया ही नहीं, उसके लिए बैंक का लोन निकाला और अभी मेरा घर जो है मेरे पेंशन के ऊपर चलता है।
While the deadline set by Bombay High Court for demolition has passed, sources indicate that the police protection for demolition would be provided within a week.
Residents of these societies have alleged that most of the names or individuals mentioned as builder in this case are dummy individuals. However, in this case, an FIR has been registered at Dombivli Police Station in 2022. The investigation in this case was completed, handed over to Crime Branch, and a charge sheet has also been filed.
Thane's special investigation team is probing the RERA certificate scam and has frozen the bank accounts of the developers in question. More than 60 people have been booked, of which 15 have been arrested. They are currently out on bail.
Similarly, we'll try to reach out to some more builders whose contact we got. Over the last couple of days, we've been trying to reach out to them on calls and messages, but they have not been responding to our text or calls. For the betterment of our viewers, we try connecting to them again on a call.
हेलो
हेलो
हाँ
गायकड़ जी नमस्कार, मैं येशा बोल रही हूँ, CNN न्यूज़ 18 से रिपोर्टर हूँ।
बोलो।
सर, हम ये स्टोरी कर रहे थे जो 65 बिल्डिंग्स जो KDMC जिनको नोटिस मिली है ना, तो सर उसमें आपने जो बिल्डिंग डेवलप की थी उसका भी नाम था। तो सर आपसे बात करनी थी, जानना था कि मतलब वो नोटिस मिली है।
अपना कुछ वास्ता नहीं उसमें।
ओके, लेकिन सर आप ऐसा कहा था कि आपने वो बिल्डिंग डेवलप किए थे उसमें से एक।
नहीं, वो डेवलप दूसरे ने किए।
अच्छा, किसी और ने डेवलप किया है सर?
हाँ
तो फिर सर उसमें आपका नाम कैसे आ गया, मतलब आपका क्या कनेक्शन आया सर उसमें?
ना, मेरा कुछ नहीं, मेरा खाली जगह है।
अच्छा।
बाकी वो लोगों ने कुछ किया है सब।
The issue was brought to light when a PIL was filed by a social activist and architect from Dombivli in 2020.
एक्चुअली ये रेरा को लेके हुए मैंने पिटीशन फाइल की थी। रेरा एक्ट इसलिए आया था कि जो इनोसेंट बायर्स है उनको सेव करने के लिए आया था, लेकिन इसमें जो मैंने देखा कि ये पर्पस सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, मतलब इनोसेंट लोग इसमें फंस ही रहे थे। तो हमने इसको लेके एक पिटीशन, हमको एक ऐसा केस मिला था इसके अंदर के जिसमें फैब्रिकेटेड डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाए थे कारपोरेशन के और उसी के ऊपर रेरा का सर्टिफिकेट लिया गया था। लेकिन जब फाइनली ऑर्डर पास हुआ तो उसमें कोऑर्डिनेशन को लेके कुछ अच्छी चीज़ें हुई, लेकिन एक डायरेक्शन जो हुआ उसमें ऐसा हुआ कि जिसमें कहा गया कि जो 65 और जो केसेस हमने फाइंड आउट किए थे उस 65 बिल्डिंगों को तोड़ा जाए, ऐसे एक ऑर्डर होगी। रेरा के ऑफिसर लोगों ने किसी कारपोरेशन के डॉक्यूमेंट्स को बिना स्क्रूटिनी किए वो उन्होंने सर्टिफिकेट इशू किए, तो वो लोग जवाबदार है क्योंकि लोगों ने उनको देखते हुए बुकिंग की हुई है, तो उनको भी जवाबदार मानना चाहिए और उनको कंपेंसेट करना चाहिए।
Investigation revealed that registration of these properties were never recorded with the civic body. However, tenants of all these buildings have been paying taxes and have authorized water and electricity connection provided by the corporation.
Some of them had mentioned the addresses, but at those very plots there were no offices or buildings of that builder which were available. Right here, right now at Dombivli, we are at Mansi Arcade. This in fact is one of the office addresses for Om Sai Builders. However, at this very location, on having asked the guard, there was no presence of Om Sai Builders. There was a different shop that was present, and this shop did not match with the details of the person whose name is been mentioned as the builder of one of these buildings.
Most of these buildings are stand-alone towers. They have been ready for possession in the last 3 to 4 years. But unfortunately, the builders have been absconding, leaving the buyers stranded. Now, they are clinging on the promise made by the state government that the issue will be taken to the Supreme Court.
Let me take this across to my colleague Yesha Kotak, who's now with us on the broadcast. Yesha, you have done this extensive report on this court order on the Kalyan Dombivli complex, many buildings, 65 of them who are not part of that legal compliance, and which is what the court has called out despite multiple pleas. What happens to the innocent buyers who have been duped by these builders, considering the builders who you reached out to, in fact, feigned ignorance? They said they had nothing to do with any project there.
Absolutely. In fact, that's the question, Griha. The fact that there are 3,500 families, according to official records, according to state government records, there are 3,500 buildings which families who stay in these 65 standalone buildings. What's important to note is that when you draw a comparison to these people, to families who are staying here, to what happened in Delhi, that's the Twin Tower. Clearly, when the court order had come in, there were instructions that were given to those who had a premise or who had plots in that very tower, was that the builder should have compensated for those who have premises there. But here in this case, Bombay High Court order which has come in fact this order came in November. It's been 3 months since the order. According to the Bombay High Court, these buildings were to be demolished within a span of 3 months. So of course, as of now, they're running in contempt to court. But what's also important to note in this very instance is that over the last couple of weeks, KDMC has said that in this week or 10 days is where they'll get permission, they'll get protection from the police, from the local police, and which is on the basis of which is there where they can demolish these buildings. In fact, the future of these 3,500 families, is in fact lies in dark, particularly because there's no way where the government has spoken about, or the builders have spoken, or the court has spoken about the fact that where will they be relocated? Will they get any kind of compensation? Because the fact that some of these are middle class people, they had in fact gone and met leaders, including Shrikant Shinde, who is a local MP. They met him, they spoke to him, saying that there should be some kind of a reprieve that should be given